So there you are. Now to even more important matters, the noble science of geomancy. This cunning device has enabled me to alter the gem sockets in a myriad of artifacts. Providing you have sufficient mental fortitude, I might just be able to get you working a little geomancy of your own. Gems represent the one true power here in Rayclast. The Vaal understood this, the Eternals also. Now it is our turn to study and exploit these most precious of stones. Geomancy I have come to call the field, and of one thing I am certain. It is we geomancers who shall inherit this fallen empire, who shall raise this realm to its former glory and beyond. I have much that I might impart to you on the subject, but whether you are worthy of such enlightenment, well, that remains to be seen. Virtue gems are so called because they imbue the mundane sack of humanity with virtues normally reserved for the divine, tenfold when the gem is embedded into flesh and bone rather than a tool of trade. Melding of man and gem. That's a bit of a lost science. The proper fitting of tool with gem, however, that can still be mastered by those few with the intellect to fathom it. The Highgate Mines, that's where the virtue gems originated. At the head of the Grantori Vitalis, the aqueduct that runs north from Sarn to the mountains, I procured a few shipping manifests from the docks. The gems were chipped out of the heart of the mountains and delivered to Sarn by the ton. But from whence do the gems derive their power? Though I'm loath to admit it, even I don't know the answer to that one. Thaumaturgy resides in everything, yet our innate ability to harness it is fairly limited. Yes, there are witches who can work minor miracles and Karui holy men who chatter with spirits and call down the rain. They are but amusements, playing in the shadow of the gem wielder. How best to elucidate this? If thaumaturgy is the blood, then the virtue gem is the heart. It is not how a man lives, but how a man dies that truly matters. Katarina's cadaverous sculptures mock us in what should be our finest moment. Tora thinks almost as poorly as she smells. You cannot start a new world by simply slaughtering the old. Pay no heed to that primitive. Zana's is a mind worthy of intercourse. If only I could pry her from her maps now and then. I have never heard a man waste so many words on saying nothing. Vagan is a linguistic mass murderer, yet put a sword in his hand and he becomes a disturbingly efficient communicator. One of these days I'm going to sheathe my daggers in Alrion's faith-blind eyes. When a man takes on religion, he locks up his mind and throws away the key. When it comes to knowledge and power, we Oriathans have always looked to our dearly departed empire. From what I've learned of Haku, we should have been looking closer to home.